Okay, there's too many fish oil on the market. Everybody claims to be best. We don't know what is the best. Today's our experiment is trying to determine what is the so-called the best fish oil on the market. And some of these fish oil that we have gathered today pretty much is available in the market today. And what we need to do this experiment is that put the styrofoam cup, which is a number from 1 to 7. And as you can see, it's brand new. If you want to do the experiment, make sure you're using the same brand and same thickness of the styrofoam cup. Two different brands, height and weight is that different. It's not really a fair comparison. So therefore, that we will try to do a fair comparison. Well, also another thing is that on the internet that we have seen that people who using the styrofoam cup basically using a boiling water. Boiling water is not really fair. Number one, it's solving up the cup, and second of all, our body temperature will not reach about 212 degrees. If you reach 212 degrees, you don't have to worry about all the germ will be killed, including you. So therefore, that what we need to do is I want to find out the water temperature in this here, which is that approximately 95 degree. 95 degree, which is pretty close to the human temperature, and our body is 98.6. So therefore, that is pretty close. So therefore, that we are gonna try to give everybody have the same water temperature to that effect. Second of all is that also that in the on the internet, people will argue that if you using let's say for example, look at one of the internet mentioned about Lovesa. Why pay expensive for Lovesa? Lovesa is talking about 400 milligram. Each capsule contains 400 milligram EPA, 375 on the DHA. So therefore, that we trying to get closer to that level. What's that level? 485. What's that? 485, 465, 375. So therefore, that let's say for example over here, if we're gonna have that on this particular brand, 100 milligram fish oil, and the EPA is DHA is 240. So we figured out that if that's the case, that what's that? Give about two tablet. It's give 240. 2 tablet would be 480. 480. That is definitely more than 375 and 365. This is a 480 already, so we're gonna put it in cup number 5. Fish oil over here, omega-3, has a 220 milligrams of EPA DHA, and so therefore 220, two of them would be 240, maybe a little bit shine or 465, 485. So we're going to give them 3, so therefore give them the benefit of the doubt. Next one on the is a Walgreen over here, 1000 milligram, and DHA is about what's that? 300 milligram. So 300 milligrams of DHA, 2 of them would be 600. So the serving size is 1 capsule. So therefore, each one of them contain about 300. 2 of them will be 600. So therefore, with 2 should be more than enough to compensate that. This next one on the horizon is a omega-3 fish oil, 1200 milligram, and EPA DHA didn't say anything, but only fatty acid is about 360 milligram. 360 milligram to 1000 milligram, maybe about 3 approximately. So give the benefit of the doubt. It's 3 here. Next one coming up, of course, is our the one that Lovisa, everybody know about it on the TV, which is a expensive product. It's about, what's that, 465, 485, and 375 on the DHA, and that's Lovisa. Anybody can see it? Okay. So Lovisa goes in here. Next one over here, which is a Biomega. Biomega, I'm gonna drop it over here. Biomega is a 200 and actually about 580 and 400. So one tablet. Next one on the horizon is a Dr. J. It's a 900, 600, and the fish oil 1200. So therefore, there's a serving size 2 capsule. One of them will be 450. So therefore, one of them should be sufficient. Okay, now everybody is in there, and the last one put in over here is a Dr. J. So we're gonna try to cut over here. The some of them are sink to the bottom, as you can see. Some of these products are sink to the bottom. This one here, this one here, this one here, and this one sink to the bottom. The other one is flows on top. So therefore, right now what we do is cut the capsule over and make sure the oil flows on the top, and let the fish oil do the work. Let the omega-3, the DHA, PHA, whatever that may be, do the work. And over here, that the you can see all this fish oil flows on top now. Okay, so it's hard to catch, huh? Okay, so therefore all right, we'll start the stopwatch here, and let's see how long does it take to dissolve the styrofoam cups. Okay, there's too many fish oil on the market. Everybody claims to be best. We don't know what is the best. Today's experiment is trying to determine what is the so-called the best fish oil on the market. And some of these fish oil that we have gathered today pretty much is available in the market today. And what we need to do this experiment is that put the styrofoam cup, which is a number from 1 to 7, and as you can see, it's brand new. If you want to do the experiment, make sure you're using the same brand and same thickness of the styrofoam cup. Two different brands, height and weight is not different. It's not really a